Hello everyone, Mega Oblivion here, and I'm gonna talk about my life a little bit. Some things I haven't done in a while, and there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna talk about that I feel that I can put it out there, and it might inspire somebody to help themselves, or help somebody that's in this situation. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I suffered from domestic abuse. Yes, I'm a battered husband. Um, Yeah, don't nobody say I'm still in Take Shots beanie because I was wearing a beanie because I was outside earlier. Um, a lot of people know I have been married once before, and a lot of people know that she was a terrible person. But a lot of people don't know that she sat there for nearly 13 years and physically and mentally abused me. I have physical scars and I have mental scars that will stay with me for the rest of my life. A lot of people are going to say, well, Mega, how did you allow her to do this to you? How did you allow a woman that was only 5'3" beat the hell out of you? For one, she conditioned me. It started off with her calling me names, calling me fat ass, calling me retarded, calling me stupid. Then it dealt with her beating me up a few times, conditioning me to the point where I thought it was normal for a loved one to do that. And from then on out, she basically just did it every day. She did it for several years. She beat me for several years. It's hard for me to talk about it, and people goes, "Oh, you're doing sympathy card." Actually, I'm not. You know, it's part of my life. It happened to me. It's something I have to deal with every day. There's not a day goes by that I sit in this room, because this is the actual room a lot of the abuse happened. People say, well, "Won't you change rooms?" I've done that, but the thing is, there's so much has happened in this home, and people are gonna say, "Won't you move out?" And I say, I can't move out. I have nowhere else to live. I have nowhere else to go. So I deal with it. There's a lot of people that talk about you know wives being abused by their husbands. I just think it's time for everyone to hear of a husband that's been abused. I've ended up with post traumatic stress. I've ended up with hypersensitivity, um, severe depression. You know, I have nightmares. I have night terrors. Um, Pretty much every night for years, I've dreamed about her beating me. And believe me, it's not funny. Domestic abuse is one of the leading factors of suicide and you know murder. There's a lot of times in a domestic violence case that it's a murder suicide. Sometimes that happens at the end. You don't believe me? Think about Chris Benoit. He murdered his wife and his son and then killed himself. I always thought that suicide would have ended my pain, would have got me away from the pain, but then I thought about my kids and I didn't do it. I sat there and I took the abuse. That's what happens in domestic violence. The person that's being abused comes to the realization that the abuse is warranted and they deserved it. Even myself, I thought I deserved it, even though I didn't do nothing wrong to deserve it. I'm just putting this out there now. If you are a victim of domestic violence, no matter if you're male or female, call 911, get out of the situation. If you are a person who has dealt with it and you still have issues with it, get professional mental help. Don't let that demon, that monkey, that entity on your back that's telling you you deserve it. Don't let it rule your life. Get the help you deserve, that you need, that you have every right to help you break out of that shell. Myself, my abuse was, like I said, it was nearly 13 years. And it's still hard for me to talk about it. It's still hard for me to tell everything that happened to me. And maybe one day I will. But to this day, what I just said in this video is pretty much all I am comfortable talking about. Because there is a lot more. But my sympathy goes out to battered women and battered men. Because there are equal in this. Till next time, I'm Mega Oblivion, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for your time, and thank you for, listening to me. Later, guys.